Got a picture of the cop car right behind me here. I'm going to do a little First Amendment audit at the Parole and Probation for the state of Nevada. Somebody that I know, well, they're under his custody because he got convicted of some stuff, and they're trying to put him in jail now or send him to prison. And some things that are in the documents just don't make a lot of sense to me, so I want to go do a public records request and find out if some people in the government are making up stories and lying. So that's what this is all about. So anyways, appreciate y'all watching, and let me flip it around and we'll go over to the Parole and Probation and see what happens. So right here, Nevada Department of Public Safety, Parole and Probation, 475 Valley Road. Get a better picture of that for y'all. That's where we're at. Some big old gates here. And see what they got going on in here. I don't know why they got a trailer parked here. Does a trailer belong to P&P? Who knows? Let's go check out the cars behind the fence. So yeah, the guy that I want the public records on, his name is Stuart Hanty. If you go Google his name, you'll find out that he used to be a highway patrol trooper, retired for the state of Nevada. He was a Mineral County sheriff, and I mean the sheriff. I've done some live streams with him before. And what happened to him is, I guess a friend of his, a guy named Roger Hilligus, and I met Roger. Roger's an interesting human. Well, they were trying to, what they thought was helping Roger's mom, who was under state care, or somebody else's care, in a nursing home, and she had dementia. And they, camera system right up there watching us. Let's get up close there. But anyways, they got convicted for taking Roger's mom out of the nursing home. And yeah. So now the story is, it seems the state of Nevada wants to put Stuart Hanty back in prison, or he's never been to prison, he's been out on parole since he got convicted. He was a non-violent guy. And the information that I've got that they sent to the judge that I find really intriguing is they say that Mr. Hanty was harassing his father's caregiver. And the information that I've gotten about Stuart Hanty's father is he died on October 21st of 2006. So now they're saying 19 years later he's harassing his father's caregiver. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Anyways, we're going to go inside here and see if we can do a little public records request and go from there. How's it going? Check in once daily. Can't go in the secured areas. No firearms. Inclement weather, no children allowed, fees and information, protect this house, sick temperature. So, doesn't look like they got any signs that are preclude me. There's their cameras there. What we got up here? Heroes make more possible. Attention, dress code. Dress code. Screw their dress code. Board of Pardons, public records request. The public, well, there we go. That's what I want to do. Public records request from this office. And your parole probation restitution fees upon your account turned over to the state controller because the government wants to take your money, your freedom, and your life. Just my opinion. Parenting classes, food pantries, all kinds of shit. It ain't about you. Unless you want it to be about you. Just a bunch of bullshit.
No, what's that? No, I'm waiting to get one from her. I'm waiting to get an appointment. How long will they drop off my supervision fee?
23 more to go, like our FIS 184 program.
You were in Southern Desert, or?
No, I was at Stewart Camp.
It's a crazy world. I'm getting exactly what I need. I guess he likes to wave at me, so I was waving back at him. Maybe that upset him. I'm doing a little live stream too. That way they can't say what happened didn't happen. I'm not permitted to record. Yeah, you're full of bullshit. Hey, evil Jesus. And then there's one nation under tyranny. That's about right.
Oh, they let you out on the house arrest?
Yeah, by 184, is waiting for drug court.
So my plan is to wait here until the lobby's clear over there, and then once they're done doing the business for all the people that are here that don't want to be here, then I'll go do my public records request for everybody. And here, I'll share part of the information I'm looking at right here. I don't know if it's coming through on that live stream or not, but basically what this is the document that I got that I want the public records on. And this is the document that says that this man supposedly was harassing these people. But again, the person that supposedly he was harassing was a caregiver for his father. But his father died in 2006. So his father doesn't really have a caregiver much anymore unless it's God. So why would parole and probation write a letter to the judge trying to take away this man's freedom based on saying that? So that's the part that I really want to know about. So that's the public records request stuff there. Is, would somebody in the government lie to take somebody's freedom away? Maybe you know about that, I don't. I'm just talking to the fucking camera. So hopefully the other guy in front of this window, these people are helping clears out, and I can go get my records request. Because Mr. Hanty has court with Judge Breslow on October 22nd.
I appreciate it.
We'll see ya.
Thank you.
Are you still working on your conflict?
I'm
So
good.
I want to hopefully get my public records before he goes to court.
Okay.
At least that's the goal. Y'all done there? Is that your bag?
No.
Y'all done?
Do you need it over here?
No, I'm just waiting for you to finish.
Oh.
No, and then once you're all done there, done taking care of the business, then I'll
Oh, yeah.
go talk to them. Because I don't want to interfere with what you got to do, because
I.
the government controls your world.
My supervision fees.
So is there something we could do for you?
Oh, I'm just waiting for the lobby to clear, and then I'll come to the window.
Okay.
You're kind of grumpy.
I'm here for 1962.
Trying to respect everybody that's got to be here for the asshole that don't got to be here. I'm just the asshole that you guys probably think is, maybe you think I'm right, that the system's fucked up and corrupt. Just possibly. You got these assholes that run the government that break all the fucking laws, and then they lock up all the people that work for a living. Again, just my opinion.
It beats me.
What's that?
I said, beats me.
Yeah.
Damn, fucking great.
So yeah, there's some people sitting here in the lobby, and I'm just trying to keep them off the camera and keep the government people on the camera.
Thank you. Have a great day. Thanks.
Okay, y'all done there?
Yes.
Thanks.
Okay, yeah, I just want to do a public records request. I'd like to give it orally.
You can fill out that form.
Yeah, NRS 239, I think it's 017 says you can take them orally. So I've got arthritis in my hands, so I'm requesting accommodation under the Americans with Disabilities Act.
Okay. You know what to do. Okay, how's the wrist?
Yeah, I gotta go over to life changes. 550 East forward.
What is your name?
My name is Drew, D-R-E-W.
Arm to the front, and then, I'll give you right down through, okay?
Okay.
Last name is Rebar, R-I-B-A-R. Here, I'll give this to you. Here, I'll give you a business card.
Yeah, yeah.
That'll make, well, but you'll need to take my email address. I'd like the records via electronic.
Well, we can certainly request that and see how it goes.
Well, that's what the law says.
Yeah, I think you can get it outside. There we go. Thank you, I appreciate you.
It's got my phone number on there.
I understand.
So how you been?
I was looking, you represent an organization or you just?
No, I'm a political candidate.
Okay.
I'm against corrupt government, that's why I'm running.
Awesome. Do you have an address you want to give us?
No, just my email address, and you got my phone number there, so between those, that's the best way to contact me.
Here I am. Welcome home.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your email address?
It's CONST, N as in Nancy,
C as in cat,
O.
O as in opera, N
Yep.
as in Nancy,
S, T as in Tom, like the Constitution with the number 2, Audit,
AUDIT.
yep,
Okay.
at Gmail.
Okay.
Okay, so the records that I'm looking for are regarding file number R24-0641. Do you need does that give you enough to find it?
It might, but if you have that CR number, I'll take that.
The CR number is 191535B.
E as in boy.
Yes, B as in boy, thank you. And let's see here. I'd like to get, so this was sent to Judge Barry Breslow. I'd like to get the agreement and the interstate compact application that was signed on May 16th, 2024.
Does it say what specific agreement?
It says with the agreements listed in the interstate compact application. So I want to get that interstate compact application that was signed, so I can read what that says.
It says interstate compact application.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I want to get the threats. So it says right here, between January, September 2025, Mr. Hanty's behavior has been a recurring concern for this division. So this began on January 22nd, 2025, when the division learned he had been making threats against the Nevada Attorney General and other state officials. So I want to get what those threats were. So I want all of those emails, all of those records. I want the threats that he made. 'Cause it says here that he made threats, so I want to see what those threats are. And then I want to see, oh, sorry.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say the threats identified in that technical violation report.
Okay. I want to see all those documents, exactly.
So I'll give you what you're entitled to.
No sé cómo se llama el de aprobación.
What's the date? Usually there's a date on the PR.
Sí.
Say-
11/21/2023.
¿No tiene la forma?
That may be the date of the form. Is there an actual,
This was electronically filed with the court on September 18th of 2025, is when you guys filed it with the court.
9/28/25?
9/18/25, yeah. And the date on this form says date September 16th, 2025. That might be your internal
That's what I
date.
was looking for, but either way it'll work.
Yeah, there's lots of dates on here.
Okay?
Okay, and it says down here, it says the pattern concerning behavior continued April 29th when division received a complaint that Mr. Hanty was harassing Laura Gray, his father's guardian. So I want a copy of that complaint. Because that's kind of an interesting complaint based on my research. Because Mr. Hanty's father died in 2006, so how does his father have a guardian unless it's Jesus?
Can you flow that around?
Yeah. Because if his father died in 2006, how does his father have a guardian?
Legal guardian? I have no idea, just a guess.
Yeah, I'm just reading the government's forms trying to put a man in prison, so that's why I'm wondering.
Okay.
So we got that. And then I want to, okay, received, so on June 12th, 2025, the division received a call from Story County Sheriff Cullen, who reported receiving unwanted text messages from Mr. Hanty. Do you guys have copies of those text messages? So I'd like to see any written report, any documents that document this complaint coming in, because I'm gonna go ask Sheriff Cullen to get me his text messages. I want to see what those text messages are. Done with that page. Let's see what the next page has that they said. And then it says here that September 3rd, 2025, the Washoe County Sheriff's Office received a call for service regarding a TikTok. So probably got to get the sheriff to give me that call for service, but I want your records internally on what this TikTok was. This one right there.
Video,
Yeah, it was a
so-
video. So did you guys review the TikTok, so I can go look at the TikTok and see what was said? Was somebody, to me, it looks like his restrictions are time, place, and manner restrictions, and he can't say things that are gonna incite violence or, things like that. So did he incite violence in this TikTok? And so that's that October one there, that's the TikTok stuff.
That says, there's an updated 9/3 at the bottom there. Yeah.
Yes, September 3rd, I'm sorry.
No worries.
I get confused sometimes. I think we all do. Yes, that was the one about the TikTok video going to the train station. Then on September 4th, 2025, an email was sent to several recipients, including Roy Strala. So I'd like to get copies of those emails. And I think that, and then let's see here.
Well, let me get that one before.
And then let's see here. I want to get the last 18 months of emails that went to or from Sonia Serena. Is that her name? And what I'll do is I'll just give you this, and that way you can just reference this whole
I'll make a
thing.
copy of the code back.
I don't need a copy. I've got digital copies. I just brought this to make sure I could read it and stuff with my eyes. And then
So emails between her and
I just want all of her incoming emails and outgoing emails. I want to see everything she's done for the last 18 months. AI is a cool thing. You can run it all through there and find issues.
Sure.
And
CRENA.
yeah. And then And then all the emails for Nicole Rosales for the last 18 months. So those are the two people that signed off on this sheet saying these things about Mr. Hanty, so I want to find out if what they're saying is truthful or not truthful. Did Mr. Hanty harass his father's caregiver when his father's been dead for 19 years?
Out of curiosity, do you have a relationship with Mr. Handy?
He contacted me as a member of media and asked me to look at stuff. That's my relationship.
Okay.
So just like if you want to contact me and you want to go in my videos and talk about stuff, feel free to give me a call. I like talking about corrupt government.
Do you understand that there are copies of public records? I understand I will receive a written estimate for production of the records indicated
Yeah.
above the estimated cost expected to be over $25, which I will be required to pay in full prior to inspection or reproduction.
Yeah, if they do them all electronically, there is no cost.
You understand this?
Oh, I've done I've got lawsuits regarding public records, so yeah, I know how the
Yes, you
system works.
understand it. Okay.
I've read NRS 239 of you.
Do you want to sign this document, or you want me to do it for you?
I'll sign it. Let's give the government my signature. Come there. Thanks, sir. And what's your name?
My name is Andrew.
Andrew, good to meet you. I'm Drew.
Nice to meet you, Drew.
Thanks for putting up with me.
You are fine.
Basically, all of the stuff in that document there that they alleged happened, I want to see all those records.
Okay.
That's the short way to describe it.
Gotcha.
But now we've got a written record and video record and all kinds of records.
Great.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Andrew. Have a good day, man. Okay. So that was our public records request from Nevada, Parole and Probation. You know, we need good, strong law enforcement in our country. But we need good, honest law enforcement in our country. Not a two-tiered system where the people in control get to break all the rules and all the laws and violate the people that work for a living. So that's what this place is about, in my opinion. On the other hand, there are some really, really bad people that we need to keep locked up forever. People that murder, people that steal. If you're out there hurting other people, that's a no-go. But locking people up for trying to help their family, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And I think that's what's happening here. And there's probably some political retribution going on. And it needs to stop. Anyways, I appreciate all watching. Do the whole like, subscribe bullshit. And this place is corrupt. Welcome to corrupt. Well, it's not Corrupticate. That's Sean Paul Rey's thing, but Nevada. Nevada is probably even worse than Corrupticate, I would say, in my opinion. But I live here, so we're probably all equally corrupt. The system's just messed up. We, the people, need to take it back. Anyways, I'm outside of here, Radius Recycling, and the, you can't see the sign, the Department of Public Safety. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.